So greetings again to you all. So I'm doing this month the Pluto, what do I call it? Usuals, the dream wave. This is what I call this, but this is you'll see you'll see it described below. But this is like my Plutonic wave. And so what I do is every month I describe and nuance Pluto's transits to the moon. So I do these will stay generally the same for the next couple years, but the days will change when these occur. But they will always be hitting the fixed moons as Pluto's now in fixed Aquarius. It'll be moving to the last degrees of Capricorn, but it'll be around the same area. And I wanted to add in as a reminder, I'm doing this for August. So in general, as I noted in my Dreamwave, this month will be a time to mentally organize and set, maybe even reset plans and preparations. There will be tensions, there will be chaotic energies. Don't fear the chaos, just employ it. Employ these energies by allowing the energies to kind of assemble themselves. By mid-month, you'll feel that you don't have to control so much of these energies. Especially I was thinking doing something simple around that time, around August 19th might be really helpful. Taking a day off or spending time around a lake or area with a lot of water would be very healing for the body and the mind. And making those decisions by trusting your body's authority. And with all the tensions of the T square, just allow the solutions to flow in at that time, and things should cool off and relax by month's end. Now, for those days that may be challenging, and I will note that Pluto is now in retrograde, which means that full transformation is not available to us at this time. So Pluto is really going over and resolving issues related to that part in our chart where the latter degrees of Capricorn are before it resumes its full 20 odd year cycle into Aquarius in around December. Now, as I noted very dramatically here, Pluto's dark powers, no, Pluto moon days tend to be heavy emotionally and in the need of gentle expression and release. So, as I've noted, I started doing these Pluto moon transits analysis a couple years ago when I noticed that there was a lot of emotional blowouts during these times whenever the moon would approach Pluto by conjunction, square, or opposition. Sometimes it's even evident in the sextiles or trines, but I am not adding that. I may as I observe and study more. I note here that Pluto's dark powers will ravage the inner fire for your own personal dark night, confronting hidden faces of yourself that you might deny. So remember that darkness, Pluto is the sun of the underworld. It's the black sun, per se. And so remember with darkness, all we have is a flashlight or a torch to see parts of ourselves hidden away, but to see them illuminated a moment at a time. We don't have the light of the sun in the underworld, so we can only look and deal with one issue at a time. And that's why it's important with Plutonic energies to not rush, but rather to slowly observe and assess how your body feels about things so that you can reveal your authenticity about it to yourself and then maybe others. Another note I wanted to add is to remember we all confuse the people around us with the ghosts of the past. You know, a big problem with humans is projection. That's one of the main factors in being human that we all struggle with, is not projecting the past onto the present. and thus not putting the faces of the past on people in the present. So remember to pay attention and privilege the immediacy of presence and communicate your needs, and in turn, ask others their needs. Now, with Pluto, as I noted here repetitively again and again, you're shedding faulty layers of the self as you become more authentic. That is what Pluto represents, authenticity. And I know a lot talk about Pluto as being almost superstitiously as being in literally the underworld, the world of the dead. However, it's really important to understand that Pluto is the realm of the inner earth. It is the realm of deep earth. And there are many, many riches in the earth. And I don't just mean gold and silver and gemstones, but I mean the riches, the deep riches that we have within ourselves, our own kind of inner gold and silver, gems of awareness that we can always bring to light to share with others. And these are illuminations of our deepest parts of ourselves that are usually very unconscious. And sometimes to make them conscious and share with others is a way to release those energies and to release their hold on us by no longer being something hidden, but by now being something that we can release. And we will all be releasing energies wherever Pluto is in our charts. It will be in Aquarius, so a reminder, wherever Aquarius is in your chart will be your great work for the next 25 odd years. And so here it is. August 3rd, Pluto will be opposing the transiting Leo moon. So this will be an Aquarius Pluto opposing Leo. So this could be tensions between personal will and groups. So watch out for tensions between yourself and others. Could be job related. On August 10th, we have Pluto squaring the Scorpio moon. So this could be tension around very personal, emotional things. On August 17th, we have Pluto conjunct Aquarius moon. I see this sometimes, the conjunction aspect, as a sort of possession. Pluto conjuncting Aquarius moon means for that, during that time, just watch out for what the energy is. This is very close to the full moon. So this is another layer of a real complex, disturbing, chaotic time period. And so remember to just not overthink things during this time. Just kind of relax and do simple things and not get caught up in the energies. So full moon tends to attempt to pull out our emotional energies, almost like to feed the moon. And so it's real important to make sure you get enough exercise and that you're doing your best to be in balance. Around August 23rd, the Pluto moon will square the Taurus moon. And so this could create a lot of stumbling blocks around step-by-step plans and procedures. And so remember to take things slow and get through what you need to. And then around August 30th, right when Mercury goes direct, a couple days in, Pluto will oppose the Leo moon. And this happened at the beginning of the month. And so it will end the month with the same aspect. So remember, during these particular dates is when things can come to a head in relationships with others. So make sure you're in balance. Make sure you're expressing yourself clearly without prejudice, and rather with great honesty, great fearless honesty and authenticity. And that's my Pluto Moon aspects for the month of August. Wish you guys the best during these times, and see you next